A little snaily. They really do be moving hella slow. That's what you gotta travel. Oh, you can see his little slime, whatever you call that. You just be safe out here, cause motherfuckers do be stepping. All right, first of all, good morning, and excuse the appearance. We are on Oscar the Grouch timing right now, so extra rough, extra bummy. She is zooming. Where are you? Yeah, man. Where are you zooming off to, fam? Anyway, we're about to hit 2 pick and pulls because I want to develop my own big brake kit because I don't have $1,500 to pay people for one. So we're gonna go try and pull brake calipers from a 300ZX, Nissan 300ZX. I have a feeling that those are gone already because 300ZXs are quite popular. But there's a pick and pull in Oakland where they have a 91 Mitsubishi 3000 GT, and that car is not very popular. So I feel like those brakes should be there. Brake calipers should be there. Also, they just put it there a couple days ago. So we're gonna check if I can get both sets. That's good because I can go on CAD, and I already have a set of struts for this car in storage. So I can like do the little R&D and everything like that because I have off the car parts that I can mount up and make brackets and stuff for. So we're gonna try and get those 2 sets today. If we can, that is super good. We can work on developing the the kit. Rotors is probably going to be an issue because these cars are both 5-lug cars, not 4-lug cars. So if anything, I'll probably have to either find a way for a machine shop to drill the rotors in a 4x100 pattern, or probably end up doing like a Willwood top hat brake rotor combination. So it's up in the air. This is not dire. This is something I want to do. This is like my whole goal in life and dream and stuff like that is to develop parts for cars. You know what I mean? That was always the goal, is to develop shit for cars. So we're gonna see if we can make it work. As long as we cop the parts now, that works. So stay tuned. Fingers crossed. All right, so this is the 300ZX. They took the struts already, and everything that went with that. So that's the engine down there, just floating down there. And then over here, they took the calipers already. So we're gonna try that Mitsubishi in Oakland. I had a feeling because, you know, JDM fanboys are gonna come cop everything. You gotta be quick with it. So on to the next. All hope isn't lost because guess what I just found? A 1984 Datsun 300ZX. So this is the older 300ZX. The brakes on this are actually definitely larger than mine. Those are definitely bigger than the pads I have in mine. The issue is this is a 1-pot caliper. I'm trying to get a 4-pot caliper where it's, you know, 2 pots on this side, 2 pots on that side, but this could be a start, and they're pretty cheap. So I'm going to get these 2 for now. If I can't use them, you know, I'll scrap them. If I can, they're pretty cheap. So, all right, so this is the Mitsubishi 2000 GT. Let's get this seat out the way. And those are the calipers we want. You see how it's 2 humps back here and 2 humps up front. These aren't the pretty ones. These might just be the 2-pot ones. I'm still gonna take these off because these are still an upgrade from whatever's in my car. But the really nice ones have like, it says Mitsubishi like really nice right here. So we're gonna see how many pots are in this, and if this is good, we'll take it. So we have our 2 sets to start the R&D with. These aren't the cool ones, but the mounting points for this and the 4 pots should be the same. Since it's on the same car, same suspension, it should be the same theoretically. We have one more place to check, not today, or maybe today, down in Salinas, that has another Mitsubishi 2000 GT, and that one may have the cool calipers on it. If it has the same ones as these, then I'm not going to get them. But we have 2 sets. You can see the difference between a 1-pot and a 2-pot. And then a 4-pot just means on the opposite side there's 2 pistons as well. So just to give a little kind of understanding of what I'm trying to do. So the original brake calipers will mount right here, and they're not that big. I think the rotor is 215 millimeters. I don't know the exact specs on the rotor that fits here, but essentially what I want to do is put a bigger brake up here. And what I would have to do, the caliper mounts from the back, right? So you can see this dust shield is in the way. So what I'll probably end up doing, since this is just a spare, is I'll probably end up cutting the dust shield off so I can start the R&D. But basically, we want this caliper to sit behind where that caliper is at, and then kind of mount to it so I can run a bigger rotor in there. I don't even know if this is gonna work. This is just me trying to figure out an alternative to RX-7 brakes, because RX-7 brakes are quite expensive and these were cost effective. So I think I can do it. I really have to get rid of this dust shield actually to see if this will even line up symmetrically to here. I wish I had a spare set of front brakes so I can just kind of compare it. But these are the Mitsubishi 2000 GTs. And these are just the 2-pot ones. The 4-pot ones only came on the twin turbo. The one that I pulled these from was just the base model, so it didn't have the twin turbo. The SL model in Salinas is also just going to have the 2-pot ones. And then we have the 1984 brakes here, which I don't think these are going to mount up properly at all. Actually, I don't think these would work at all because they're still 1-pot like mine were. And if anything, I would have to make a bracket out that wide, and that doesn't make sense. So I'm actually going to take these back to the store and get store credit for them. Kind of got a little overzealous when I pulled these, thinking that it was going to work. But that lets me know that any 1-pot brake is not going to work as a modification, because essentially these are 1-pots that come factory on this. Anything bigger than that is going to obviously, as you can see, be mounted further on top of either of these holes. But that's part of R&D. You buy stuff for it. It doesn't work sometimes, and that's good store credit, because I do want to get some other parts from storage. I mean, not from storage, from the pick and pulls. So it's about $60 I'll probably get back and put that towards something else.